following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Kicks and finds Johnson for two.
It's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Good evening and welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth, joined by Lance Rock as we have Perham Yellow Jacket basketball on the air tonight. The Yellow Jackets get ready to take on the Hawley Nuggets in a Heart of the Lakes conference clash here live at the Hive. The Yellow Jackets are coming off a tough weekend where they finished 2-3 at the Southwest Minnesota Challenge, but they ran into some tough competition down there, but finished strong, winning 2 of 3 on the last day of the tournament.
Right, and I think you go into that tournament, Jason, just it is what it is, and you hate to say it's early season tournament. Sometimes what you gain out of those is not so much the wins and losses, it's the team camaraderie. It's getting away from your normal everyday routine and just breaking up the everyday practices, seeing different competition, and they saw some really good competition. So I don't think they could come back home really disappointed with 2-3. I know you always want to go undefeated, you always want to win, but I think it's going to be some valuable experience seeing some upper class teams. And I also think it's good to get away at this point where you've went through your camp, you've gone through your first 4 or 5 regular season games, and then just get away from a while, come back home now and refocus.
Now the Yellow Jackets will refocus on the Hawley Nuggets. The Nuggets come in with a record of 3-4, 1-0 in the Heart of the Lakes Conference. But the Nuggets had some tough competition of their own, playing in Ada, where they dropped 3 of the 4 games in a tournament up in Ada. So 2 teams that will be trying to make their mark. The Nuggets last year had a heck of a run, running to the section championship game last year and into state with their performance last year.
Right, and it was one of those, I think, Jason, you and I both worked the Perham tournament, and they were kind of the surprise team, and that's when it started to click for them. So, you know, that's what everybody talks about. Boy, you want to get out to a fast start and whatever. Nobody's won a championship with a fast start. They won a championship when they were peaking at the end. And that's what happened to the Hawley Nuggets. They got rolling. And it was really fun to watch, and I see they're really young, and it's going to be fun to see them, how they develop their new younger players coming in, because I believe, I didn't look at it real closely, but they lost some really talented athletes to graduation.
Yeah, that class last year that the Nuggets had was very talented across the board. Volleyball, basketball, you throw in softball, they had an outstanding run, and now they're turning the page a little bit with some different players, but they had some of those girls back here too from last year's squad, so you know they're coming back with experience. And it's always something about playing a rival when you're facing the Yellow Jackets if you're Hawley Nuggets.
It is, and it's a great rivalry. Again, we probably talk ad nauseum to that effect, Jason, of how good Highway 10 is and how fun it is to have competition that you see regularly. I'm sure these girls played against each other in the summer, and they probably know them as well as anything. Now, it seems like our world's smaller than ever now with cell phones and all the different things of their communication. But I know that it adds to the rivalries the better you know someone, and definitely this is one of the better rivalries on Highway 10.
We'll come back on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show, come back with much more and get you set up for tonight's contest between the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets here from the Hive on the Magnitude Sports Network.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
If you're considering a new home or office, the best time to start planning that project is right now. Don't wait and end up behind everyone else in line. Contact Joe at Joe Foltz Construction. Each project starts with a friendly, no-pressure conversation and a simple question: how can we help? Contact Joe Foltz Construction today to start drying up your dream home, commercial building, or major remodeling project. Joe Foltz Construction, treating your building like it's their own. Visit joefoltzconstruction.com or call 218-346-0127. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Well, welcome back to the Gene Sports Shop pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock, and it should be an exciting contest. And now, as our Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along, we'll roll into the Goose Group keys to the game. And Lance, for me, one of them I think is going to be key, and it was Detroit Lakes, when we saw them here, forced the Yellow Jackets into a lot of these tough passes, and I think passing is going to be the key for the Jackets tonight.
Right, and I don't think it seems like one of those that, kind of like in football, everybody likes the touchdown, but it's what sets up the touchdown that usually makes or breaks the play. So I think the same thing can be said here. Serve receive has definitely been, the Yellow Jackets are really good when they do it well, and they've struggled when they haven't done it so well. And so I agree with you. I think that's one of the things. And I still think, Jason, that I think you can it seems like we beat a dead horse, but that quick start. But I think looking deeper than just a quick start, getting the extra, I don't want to say extra, getting the 3, 4, 5 hitters into rotation right away. I think you come in every night knowing maybe what you're going to get from Hackle and knowing what you're going to get from Thiel. I think we're still waiting to see who shuffles out to be that consistent 3, 4, 5 hitters. And I think once the Yellow Jackets get that, they're going to be really, really dynamic because there's a lot of pieces. They just got to put the puzzle together right now. And
that's kind of the nice thing about the early season contest, which we keep saying early season, but they're already 9 matches into the season. So the puzzle's starting to come together a little bit. You mentioned that, and it'll be interesting to see. I think the back row serve receive. And another thing we talked about against Frazee when that was here on our last broadcast, the Yellow Jackets did something we hadn't seen really in the past, is when they got a lead on the team, they buried them, and that's what they needed to do, and they did that against Frazee.
Right, and I think even past that, what I liked from that second to third set, Jason, was that they finished out strong and they started strong, and then they just left no doubt. Where earlier in the season, you kind of watched the Jackets, and then they kind of played to the level of the competition, and they let teams hang around. Well, you don't want to do that very long, especially with a team like Hawley, or as you get further in, you just don't want to leave open-ended chances for other teams. So look for the Yellow Jackets to continue to build on that.
Those are your Goose Group keys to the game here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the backyard here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Play Care at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit PermRealEstate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
And welcome back into the Hive for tonight's game between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Hawley Nuggets. Here, as our Jeans Sports Shop pregame show rolls along, I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Now we'll take a look at our J&L Nutrition, the backyard starting lineups first for the Hawley Nuggets. Starting a senior defensive specialist, number 1, Destiny Salinas. Starting is a senior outside hitter, also defense specialist, number 2, Jada Jedvik. Starting is a sophomore center, number 4, Ingrid Rustad. A senior middle hitter, number 5, Anna Steer. A sophomore middle hitter, number 9, Isabel Steer. And a junior outside hitter, number 12, Alexa Reed. The libero tonight is number 8, Hannah Stotts. For the Hawley Nuggets, coached by Kathleen Rustad. She's assisted by Nicole Martin, Paige Thompson, and Shannon Olson. The Yellow Jackets, very familiar starting lineup, starting as a junior outside hitter, number 2, Kennedy Pilgrim. Starting as a libero, number 3, Mallory Greif, a senior. Starting as a junior center, number 11, Lainey Wacker. A defensive specialist, a senior, number 12, Daisy Larson. A junior outside hitter, number 13, Jaden Heckel. A senior middle hitter, number 15, Morgan Berkman. And a junior middle hitter and also outside hitter, number 18, Willow Field. Yellow Jackets, coached by Nikki Morrison, Andy Paulson, and Allison Kyle. For the Jackets, you know there's power when you talk about Hackle and Thiel, and you touched on it in the keys of the game. And that's also the starting lineups were brought to you by the J&L Nutrition in the backyard. But you mentioned the keys of the game. You talked about finding that depth. A lot of that, I think, has shown a little bit here in a couple of games at home. Haven't really had the opportunity to see it a lot on the road. They ran into some tough competition down at the Southwest Minnesota Challenge. You want to see that kind of continue tonight for the Yellow Jackets against this Hawley Nugget squad.
Right, and I think mainly what I was talking about, Jason, was that outside hitter. I think Morgan Berkman's done a great job on the interior. She's really feeling like she's getting confident in there, kind of finding that niche on that quick set, and we interviewed her our last game here together, and she kind of alluded to that she's really starting to feel comfortable inside the offense and going from a block position and then transferring into instant offense, and good for her to do that. You know, the Pilgrim girls have had moments they've really shined, and I'd like to see that continue, and then we've seen flashes of Greta Razor being a younger athlete coming off the bench, and one thing I like about when Greta comes in, she's not afraid to hit it with power. When she goes up, she's going up with all of her might, and in or out, she's going to hit that thing as hard as she can. So that's kind of that determination that I'd like to see coming off the edge for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, I think you're right. You mentioned, too, there the sisters Kennedy and Olivia. I think they're due for one of those big breakout games. You've seen spots of it. Now I think one of these nights they're going to have that big breakout.
Right, and for the Yellow Jackets, if they get both of them, then we're really rolling. Then every substitution has that desire to come in and just take over. And then we don't have those lull spots in the game. And so, again, it's just crucial. And, again, I think one of those things we've talked about, Jason, is that camaraderie this team seems to have. They're starting to build upon that amongst each other and playing for each other, maybe even more so than for themselves. And that's a huge part of high school sports and just life in general. And it's fun to see them, and I hope they come with that emotion. I hope they come with that camaraderie and that teamwork tonight. And then I think we'll enjoy what we see on the scoreboard for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, you mentioned camaraderie and teamwork. Nothing defines that more than the defensive specialist. And you see in the back row, and you look at Mallory Greif, Daisy Larson, one we haven't mentioned yet tonight who's had an outstanding start to the year as well as Maya Ricker.
Oh, and she is served almost lights out when she comes in. And it's one of those things, it's kind of like we tell our offensive lineman, Jason, the less we hear about you, the better you're playing. And I think that's the same with those defensive specialists. You kind of notice them when the ball gets shanked and it goes 5 rows back into the crowd, and we have to, when they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, it's pretty quiet. And for most of the time when we've watched them, it's been pretty quiet.
And then another player we should talk about, she's done a nice job distributing the ball, allowing those hitters to get going, is Lainey Wacker.
Yeah, wow, that's the quarterback, and she's got the offense rolling, and she just does such a nice job. And when that, you've alluded to serve receive, when they put the ball on her hands, it gets right to the hand of the hitter, whichever one she's doing, and it leaves her with multiple options. And she's just got that soft touch that you like to see in a setter. So, like you said, a lot of pieces for the Yellow Jackets. Putting it all together now as we roll into the second half of the season is going to be the key.
We'll take a quick break as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies.
Wallaby Wallies?
Wilby Wababy.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you. River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality.
Welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as our Gene Sports Shop pregame show is about to conclude as we get ready for live action between the Hawley Nuggets and the Perham Yellow Jackets here on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock once again, and a fun broadcast lined up for you here tonight. What should be a good one between the Yellow Jackets and the Nuggets as the Nuggets come in with a record of 3-4, 1-0 against Heart of the Lakes competition. The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 5-4, 1-0 against opponents from the HOL.
Right, and I think it's one of those that you throw records out of play, like you said, Jason, whenever you get into that rivalry, and I think you can go through most of the conference and say that. But there's always something special about when the Nuggets come to town, and it just is one of those that you get the feel in the locker or in the gym here. The crowd's starting to fill in. The kids are here, and it's just kind of fun. It's going to be a great night of Yellow Jacket volleyball, hopefully, as we go through the starting lineups for the Yellow Jackets.
The high school student section is growing each home game, and another large one here tonight helped to have the band at the start. They brought some energy as well, and you can just tell school's back in session. The first excitement, energy from the first week of schools is going on right now.
Well, and the kids are back together, and they're planning things, and it's kind of fun to hear and see and watch them be a part of supporting each other, and that just is sometimes that's the difference in the game that you're playing, is just having that support and knowing that you have people to back you up, and it's a good solid crowd today for the Yellow Jackets.
Again, the starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition in the Backyard for the Nuggets. Destiny Salinas, Jada Jedvig, Ingrid Rustad, Anna Steer, Isabel Steer, and Alexa Reed. The liberos, number 8, Hannah Stotts. For the Yellow Jackets tonight, it's Kennedy Pilgrim, Laney Wacker, Daisy Larson, Jaden Hackle, Morgan Berkman, Willow Thiel. The libero tonight is Mallory Greif. As now we get ready to go for this one. New rules this year that our teams don't shake hands prior to the game, so we just play. And in fact, another rule is they don't switch sides this year.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Jason, because now that you said it, I'm thinking, I haven't seen them switch sides, and I don't know that makes a huge amount of difference, but maybe if you're serving into the opponent section, could be, those sorts of things. But
Timmy Trumpet making an appearance tonight at the Hive as well. I was looking for Edwin Diaz for a moment, but well, we got a couple of softball coaches up here. I think we might have a pregame song for our softball team this year. We'll just throw that out there right now as we get ready to go. Daisy Larson to coach, or to serve for the Yellow Jackets.
It's a good song when it throws everybody off course, and here we go.
Larson with a nice serve, pass up ahead, now left hand blocked down there by Pilgrim on the attempt by Anna Steer, and the Yellow Jackets take a 1-0 lead.
And that's a great start. And we talked about that block in the middle, Jason, and how important that is to kind of get yourself rolling. So let's see if Daisy Larson get on a streak here, move the Hawley Nuggets around, and she does.
Almost had that Reuter Family Dentistry ace, but now we got an illegal hit there. There's contact. 2 hits on Berkman, makes it 1-1. Now serving for the Nuggets will be Jada Jedvig. Jedvig with the serve. Set there for Pilgrim. She gets it off the block and the kill. And Kennedy Pilgrim off to a fast start for the Yellow Jackets, leading 2-1. And now Maya Richter will come in for Pilgrim, as Richter will serve. This is one of the strengths of Richter's game, is the serve. A nice serve there, and almost. And now has the Nuggets reeling, but they are able to send it over. Berkman passes up. Now back for Berkman off the set from Wacker, and Berkman gets the kill, and the Jackets lead 3-1.
Right, and that's what we talked about, her looking so comfortable in the middle, Jason, and right there was, there's no hesitation in that swing right now, and that's what you want to see out of your middle hitter. Make it quick and put it down right away.
Richter with the serve, a nice one again. Another opportunity again for the Jackets here. Wacker with the set, far side looking Hackle. Hackle off the block, dug up there by Reap. Now back to Reap. She sends it over. Thiel up row, up to the front row. Wacker with a quick tip, and it's 4-1.
Right, and I really like how the Yellow Jackets are moving right now, Jason. They're covering the floor really well, and multiple people involved in the offense, and that spells success.
Richter with a nice serve. Now passes it up to Wacker. The set for Berkman. Berkman tips into the block, and the Yellow Jackets unable to control that one. It's 4-2.
Right, and that was the tip, and a great idea. Just got kind of caught up there on the net. Otherwise, I think it would have landed right at that first line, and that's a good place to put the ball.
And the steer to serve goes at Thiel. Pass up, now back row. Richter sends it over. Send it over near side. And right down the sideline perfectly there for Hawley was Alexa Reap. She makes it 4-3, and the Nuggets claw them right back. Now serving for Hawley will be Anna Steer still. She continues. Steer misses the far sideline, and the service error will make it 5-3 in favor of the Jackets. And now Mallory Greif will come in to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Greif, a nice serve again. Hawley does a good job with it this time. They go right at her. And getting the kill that time is Izzy Steer.
Right, and you got to love how Hawley's come out to play as well, Jason, and as they're moving it up and kind of a...
As much as they like to say that, they said she was into the net.
Okay.
And the Yellow Jackets will get the point.
We'll correct our scoreboard if it doesn't change here in the near future, or we'll leave it as it is, but it's 6-3 in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
Confusion now. If I'm the Yellow Jackets, Greif should still be serving, I believe, since they didn't lose the point in the serve. So They're trying to get straightened back out here because this was a delayed and a late call.
So this shouldn't have been a change. It should have been a continuation of the offense that they were in, and I think they're getting to that point right now.
Now Greif will serve. As we get everything straightened out and squared away here.
And it's a good job by the officials to continue to check with the table, make sure everybody's in the right rotation. As here we go again. Willow Thiel
right
off
there,
the whacker, to Hackle.
Hackle on that slide. There's a tip, Greif there for it. Now again for Thiel. Thiel softly over the net, finds the spot, but Hawley scraps and keeps it alive. Now Thiel that time with another attempt. But Hawley keeps it going again, hits the far sideline nicely. Saw the opening and sent that over nicely. I believe it was number 4, Ingrid Rustad, who read that perfectly, makes it 6-4.
Right, and that was just sheer effort. They just didn't give up on the play, but I really thought when the Yellow Jackets got it back and Thiel got to pound away on it, it'd be point Yellow Jackets.
And she misses just long there. So now Hawley's starting to feel some momentum on their side, makes it 6-5.
Right, and it seems like it's been a game of 2 or 3 points at a time, Jason. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, if you want to put this one way early, I don't think you want the Nuggets hanging around.
Larson. Now the set for Tibbetts. The lefty winds and fires, but sends it long. And the Jackets now lead 7-5. And now serving will be Jaden Hackle.
Pilgrim back into the match for the Yellow Jackets.
That's Olivia Pilgrim. As a nice serve there by Hackle. And that one's brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry. And it makes it 7-5.
Right, and it's one of the things I've been the most impressed with over the year. What we've covered so far, Jason, is Hackle's jump serve. She's able to move the ball, and it's one of those that come on a downward plane. As you can see that once it hits about the E and hive, it's on its way down.
Now Olivia Pilgrim finds the opening in the Hawley Nugget defense. Extends the lead. It was 9-5 now on our KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. Hackle at the serve. Set near side. too far and out. Looking for Reap here, but not able to get it to her. It's 10-5. A busy week again on Magnitude Sports. The Yellow Jackets will be on the road in Barnesville. Our sister announcers, or brother announcers, whatever you want to call them, announcers on the other side will have that one for you. As the Yellow Jackets get another point there, 11-5. They'll have that for you Thursday night. And then Friday night back home, the Hall of Fame game, Perham against DGF. That's a 6 o'clock start. We'll have that for you as well on the Magnitude Sports Network. Hackle with another nice serve. Trying to find the near sideline was Rustad, but she's able to after the Yellow Jackets are unable to control it. So it's now 11-6 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard. And now serving for the Nuggets will be Alexa Reap. Reap, right at Greif, passes it up to Wacker. Near side Thiel will just set it over. That's pounded into the nets, and the Yellow Jacket block stretches the Jacket lead to 6. And now Kennedy Pilgrim will come in as Richter exit, as Kennedy, the front row player. And now Lainey Wacker will step up and serve for the Jackets. Wacker right at the Nugget attack. Nice block at the net, but unable to control it was Olivia Pilgrim. And winning the battle at the net this time is Marissa Alez.
One of the things you mentioned earlier, Jason, was Maya Richter and her play. I don't know if there is such a stat, but it'd be fun to see a plus-minus of when some of these girls enter the game to when they exit. And it always seems like we're up by more than we're down when she enters that game in the back row.
Set over, punch a couple of times by the Jackets, but unable to control that one as it goes off. One fist of Wacker and one of Greif and outs. And it's now 12-8. The Nuggets crawling back. Many runs the Nuggets have been able to go on to keep it close, and then they have a service there like that. And now it's 13-8 on your KLN Family Brands scoreboard.
And we talked about those unforced errors over and over, Jason. It makes it so tough to get that run in like the Nuggets need when you have that, and then a real nice serve there by Thiel.
Tibbetts too strong. Look for the back line. Wasn't there for her. The Jackets now rattle off 2 in a row, lead 14-8 after Hawley had closed to within 4. Nice serve again, Thiel. Nice block, Berkman, but the Nuggets keep it alive. Sent over near side, Wacker pass up ahead, Pilgrim. Now for Thiel, she sends it over. Now Tibbetts has a chance. Wacker there. Near side for Olivia Pilgrim through the block and down. Olivia Pilgrim with a nice skill makes it 15-8. As Thiel will serve again for the Jackets. Thiel. Near side, sent over there by Alez. Pass for Kennedy Pilgrim, down. Kennedy Pilgrim fills the court with that one, makes it 16-8. We got a timeout. Yellow Jackets lead by 8 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Welcome back into the Hive. Back to live action as the Nuggets looking for a kill here and get it on the near side. Right inside the line was Anna Steer. Dropped that one in perfectly. And now it's 69, so that timeout paid off.
Yeah, you like that if you're as your coach that you come out and execute just perfectly. Couldn't have put that ball in a better spot, and then the Yellow Jackets follow it up with a little unforced error, hit just a little bit long. So again, when the Yellow Jackets get up by 6, 8, 9 points, all of a sudden it's another little run here by the Nuggets.
Kennedy Pilgrim finds that far sideline off the arm of Leah Tibbetts, and Pilgrim with the kill stretches it back to 7.
Boy, you got to love that. We talked about both Kennedy and Olivia and they both made their mark and their presence known, but Kennedy really seems like she's got kind of that groove of being in that kill zone right now.
Daisy Larson with the serve. A Steer hits it over. Now the Yellow Jackets punch it over. That was Wacker. Alez into the nets. And it's 18-10 in favor of the Jackets as they're looking to pull away in set number 1. Larson with the serve. Another strong serve at the far side. Dana will pass ahead. Pilgrim drops it inside. Little miscommunication by the Hawley Nuggets. Kennedy Pilgrim's able to take advantage as Hannah Stotts Libero will come in. The Jackets lead 19-10. Field. And Wacker pushes that over, but Stotts digs it up. Pass up here near side, go for the kill. That time was Marissa Alez, and she gets it.
Point Nuggets there, but I think one of the things that kind of goes unnoticed there is the serve receive or the pass into the net and how well Wacker just athletically put that over the net, and it's it's harder than it looks, that's for sure.
Berkman blocked it at the net but keeps it alive. Now Hawley, but Larson is there. Comes over near side. Pilgrim sends it over. And that one's now sent out. Says the Nuggets had a couple of things going on that play, and it's now 20-11. And they're KLN Friendly Band scoreboard.
Right, and when the Nuggets make just that little mini run, here come the Yellow Jackets back, and I always like the first to 20. Jason, it always seems like it's a good streak.
That one goes into the nets, and the Yellow Jackets lead 21-11. Alexa Reap was trying for the kill there. And now Maya Richter will serve for the Yellow Jackets. Richter to serve. Richter backs up that Hawley attack with another nice serve. Go far side, Hackle to Wacker now for Berkman. She tips it over. Hawley's able to get there for that one. They can't put it over. That's now 22-11.
And sometimes it's not that original first hit, Jason, that takes the. It's just that element of surprise, and for Berkman, that was it.
Going into the nets was Steer.
That seemed like she might have hurt herself just a little bit on that one, Jason. And
looked like she hit her knee.
Yeah. And she seems to be walking it off right now. Yeah, that's a little bit of a frustration too. It just didn't seem right. So hopefully for her and for the Nuggets, she's okay.
Richter with the serve as it's 23-11 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Wacker. Tough set. Berkman punches it over. Now the near side. Wacker again, this time for Hackle. Hackle leans forward, drops it in nicely. Saw the opening behind the block, dropped it in over the block. Makes it 24-11.
You couldn't have tossed that in a better spot. I mean, that was really, really nice.
Richter to serve, game point for the Yellow Jackets. Richter with another nice serve. And that's put down and blocked there, killed by Alexa Reap for Hawley as they avoid one game point. Now serving will be Annika Johnson for the Nuggets, as Johnson will serve. She's got the Jackets off balance. Hawley trying to capitalize, and they do, with a kill that time by Izzy Steer. Off the block of Berkman, makes it 24-13 as they hold off another one.
A nice job by Berkman there. Just didn't quite get her hands angled quite enough to get it to go down the line, but I like that block, and that's going to help the Yellow Jackets in the future here.
Pass across, Heckel. Tipped up, Stotts down near side. Blocked at the net, but out. The Nuggets getting some momentum, trailing by 10, 24-14.
And I think this is what you talked about earlier, Jason. End this thing now if you're the Yellow Jackets. Don't give them a reason to go into set two, maybe giving them a little bit of more momentum. Let's get this point and get out of here and get to set two.
Whacker to Hackel. Near side, sending that one over is Reap. Up ahead for Berkman, and she gets it through the block for the kill and the win. And the Jackets take game one, 25-14 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. We'll come back with your EOT Insurance Intermission report here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in Nest's beautiful coffee shop or over a home-cooked meal using Nest's wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, we have you covered. You can wake up with one of our signature or specialty coffee drinks. We hope it makes your day at The Nest. Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome back. Our EOT Insurance Intermission report was all Yellow Jackets in the first set. They won by a score of 25-14. Hawley made a little bit of a run towards the end, but it wasn't enough, but it might be enough to give them some momentum into set number two.
Right, and one of the things, too, that you hate to see injury, it's back-to-back nights, Jason, that we've seen something. Crazy Hornets had a girl go down in pre-warm-ups, and then Anna Steer, I believe, here. And hopefully she can come back. But again, every time the Yellow Jackets made a run, Hawley would do just enough to stay in it. And I think they did gain a little bit of momentum. So let's see if the Yellow Jackets can come out here, play their game. I'd like to see them get their offense going right away and get some quick hits in there and just kind of impose their will.
Kennedy Pilgrim starts it off again for the Yellow Jackets with a kill. She had a strong set one, following that up right here in set number two.
Right, and that really makes them dynamic. We haven't called Willow Thiel's name a lot tonight, Jason, and sometimes that's okay. You know what you're going to get from Willow night in and night out, so seeing some new names come in here, and even though they're familiar, playing really well.
Maya Richter with a nice serve. Hawley just missed the sideline on the kill attempt, so the Jackets will lead 2-0. Richter to serve in front of her student section. As she comes into the screen, a nice jump serve. Hawley made a little bit of an adjustment. But into the net for the Nuggets. That's 3-0. Trying to make a little adjustment on the serve receive. As Richter will serve.
And I'll wait till after she serves to avoid the announcer jinx. Maya Richter's really had a strong service game tonight and all year as far as that goes.
Berkman through the block, but Hawley's able to recover. They send it over. Thiel up ahead. Whacker for Berkman. She'll tip it down and find the spot just on the E at the Hive. Makes it 5-0 or 4-0.
Boy, that's tough. I almost think she misjumped on that one, Jason, but she can hang in the air for so long, and her long arms and long reach, she just waited and kind of out-jumped and outlasted the Hawley Nuggets.
Richter with another nice serve. Thiel punches it up in the air. Whacker gets it. Now Thiel sends it over. Set near side. Through the block, there was Reap. Now Richter will leap and send it over. Finding it through the middle that time is Annika Johnson for the Nuggets. And Hawley's on the board at 4-1.
And that's tough to stop. Not only was it a great hit, but there was kind of a couple, not misplays, but hustle plays by the Yellow Jackets that got them out of rotation just a little bit. And then it's tough to find your way and get that block on. And Hawley just took advantage of it.
And there's Berkman trying to put that down, but the Nuggets keep it alive. Larson. Tough as Whacker is unable to get to it. She slides, but pops back up.
Is this Groundhog's Day, Jason? It seems like we've seen this all night long. 4 or 5 points by the Yellow Jackets, 2 or 3 for the Nuggets, 4 or 5 for the Yellow Jackets, and we just yo-yo back and forth.
Nice strong serve there. Richter was able to dig that up. And Berkman on the slide with the kill. Right in front of a diving Hannah Stotts as Berkman came along around the side and found the far sideline.
Right, and did a nice job of it. And, I like that slide. I'm glad we found out that real technical term after I miscalled it for like half a year last year. Thanks to Coach Morrison for helping me out with that one. But it's just kind of a deceptive play, and you don't always have to go there. It sets up that back set for Thiel or for Hackle. So lots of good things can come out of that if you get that to go the first couple times.
Mallory Greif comes in. Now Lee Tibbetts will come in for Hawley. Greif will serve for the Jackets. Greif, another strong serve. This time the near side. Richter passes that up for Whacker. Now Hackle coming across. Off the block and out, and the Jackets lead 6-2.
It's the most I've seen them use that, Jason, in their rotation. So obviously something maybe they worked on over the weekend or just a little bit to make them a little bit more dynamic on the court.
Destiny Salinas in the lineup now for Greif with the serve again. Now Hawley with the slide, but it's blocked down by Hackle and Thiel. And it's 7-2 Jackets on your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard. Make sure to stay tuned for Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Postgame Show. We'll have your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. All that and more as tonight's broadcast rolls along on the Magnitude Sports Network. Is the serve as that's sent over and back and forth. A nice little rally going on here. Whacker for Thiel. Thiel pushes that up ahead. Hawley keeps it alive for the moment. Hackle sends it back. Now they send it back. The Jackets with another opportunity. Thiel. It's blocked again. Now she puts that one down. On the free opportunity, Thiel found the opening and buries it. It's 8-2.
What a great volley back and forth, though. It had a little bit of everything, but in that one, what I take away is how well the Jackets are moving right now, Jason. And I think sometimes when your defense isn't what it should be, it's because you're flat-footed. They're definitely not playing flat-footed right now, and just as I say that, they mishit it. But if you watch their movement on the court, It's been really, really good tonight.
That ends a 7-2 run, and it's now 8-3.
And about right on cue, here comes Hawley back for a point or two.
Ingrid Rusted to serve. Goes at Greif. Up at Thiel. Thiel off the block. Hawley keeps it alive. Eventually sent over by Jedvig, but long. Just misses. And a good read and call by Larson. Now, there's a lot that I'm sitting up here that I probably would have wailed or let go that probably would have dropped in. But the ability of the defensive specialist to make those calls along the end line.
You know, there has to be some kind of cue, and I don't know them, of when to let it go, and maybe it's just natural instinct.
Jaden Hackle with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace serve. Says wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, with that one. And it's now 10-3.
Wow, that was a rocket right there.
Another strong serve by Hackle, but the Nuggets are able to send it over. And Thiel gets the kill in front of Hannah Stotts, and it's 11-3.
Boy, the middle tonight, Jason, is really, really good for the Yellow Jackets. And it started out with Berkman, and we talked about how confident she's been playing. That time, Thiel, that quick set, and Wacker's doing such a nice job of just putting it right where it needs to be.
Set long by Reap, and it's 12-3 Yellow Jackets. As Hackle continues the service run.
There again, you saw the athleticism of Wacker as she tipped it over, and that was a tough one to tip, and she made it look like no problem and just put it right where they weren't.
13-3 Jackets. Hackle continuing the service run. It's a 5-0 run for the Jackets right now. And that one's long, makes it a 6-0 run. As the Jackets now lead 14-3 and keep looking to see if the Nuggets might use a timeout, but it looks like they're going to try to call it right there. So we'll take a break as the Yellow Jackets lead by 11 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years, we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome back to the Hive. Jaden Hackle continuing to serve as the Yellow Jackets lead 14-3 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Hackle with another nice serve. A block there at the net by Wacker. She skies up again, but she was underneath. Or an illegal hit there makes it 14-4. So the timeout works momentarily, kind of, for the Nuggets. It's now serving will be Alexa Reap. Reap will serve. Passed up ahead. Thiel in the middle. Gets it down for the kill. Makes it 15-4. Thiel gets that one down. The Jackets by 11. As now Kennedy Pilgrim will check back in, and serving again will be Lenny Wacker.
And you know, when you haven't heard Thiel's name, Jason, it's just a matter of time, and it's okay. And that's kind of that what we talked about, team play. Some nights it's just good to get others involved early.
Off the block. Thiel tries to punt it. That's no good. It's now 15-6. Or 5, excuse me.
Excellent hustle play on that, though the Jackets are really covering the floor well.
Hackle to Whacker. Set here, Thiel. Thiel drops that in for a kill. And it's 16-5. As Berkman checks back in the lineup, Greif goes as Thiel will serve. Thiel, nice serve there. They'll send it back in the back row for Reed. Set there for Berkman. She pushes it over and gets the little kill, and it's now 17-5.
Nice work by Berkman, but I think you said it best, Jason. Boy, our service game is really on point right now, and just really good hard serves that have kept Hawley on their heels, and there's a great example of it there. They're backing up on every one.
Berkman's with an illegal hit on the set. Makes it 17-6 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Leah Tibbetts will now serve. Tibbetts. Whacker for Olivia Pilgrim. Gets the kill right in front of a diving Tibbetts. That was Olivia Pilgrim.
And the outstretched arms of Arlie Olm at the head table, calling a nice game here for the Yellow Jackets, and appreciate all those the head people at the head table, Jason. They just do such a fabulous job.
Daisy Larson with the serve. Set there for Kennedy Pilgrim. Pilgrim back row to Thiel, now back up to the front for Hackle. Hackle kept alive by Stotts, now sent over by the Nuggets. And the Jackets are in the net. Makes it 18-7. Yeah, Arlie does a nice job on the PA on the horn, except I just got to say I don't know about his choice of college basketball teams, but he does a nice job on the horn as that does that whole head table.
That's something you two can argue about at a later date.
Yeah, I can, but I got the edge this year. So here we go as we come back to action. It's 18-8, and serving will be Katarina Vetter. Rector will come in. Whacker passes ahead for Berkman, off the block, and the Nuggets unable to save it. Berkman with another kill makes it 19-8. And now Richter will serve. Richter with another nice serve. Nuggets struggling against the Yellow Jackets serve tonight. The Yellow Jackets another opportunity. Berkman off the block. And off the hands there of Steer and outs, and the Yellow Jackets lead 20-8.
That's been quite a combination. Whacker to Berkman tonight. It kind of reminds me of something Sunday. Sorry, I had to get one in there.
And Hackle just misses long. Just like a pass to a wide receiver I saw on Sunday too. 20-8 or 20-9.
We promise we won't bring our bickering back and forth to you too much, but it's all in good fun and good humor. And
there's been plenty enough times where I've dropped in a few of those, so it's well deserved tonight. Sent back over by Hawley. Now Berkman regroups and sends it long. And it's 20-10.
And again, if you're at the Yellow Jackets here, you're hoping, Jason, that we, just take care of business. You said that early on, and it can't be more true. Don't get to this point now and start to just kind of let the Nuggets creep back in. Impose your will here, set it up, and I'd like to see the Yellow Jackets run what they're most comfortable with right here. Kind of when you give up a few of those points, get yourself into your best set right now and get that ball back on your side.
Annika Johnson to serve. As we got a discussion with the official in the scorers table. as the Yellow Jackets lead 20-10 on your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard.
There's been a lot of discussions in tonight's game, but I guess I would rather have it that way, that you have an officiating crew that's trying to make sure they're getting it right. The girls and the coaching staff and everybody puts in enough time that you want to make sure that all of these calls get called the right way and the way they're supposed to.
Yellow Jackets will be on the road on Thursday, taking on Barnesville at Barnesville. Should be an exciting contest for the Jackets there, as we don't want to look too far ahead, but leading this one 20-10. They're up 1-0 overall in the match.
Right, and it's in that crucial. This is kind of like you said, Jason. We feel like it's early on in the season. They're 9-10 matches in now. So you're actually hitting that midstream type thing, and that's usually generally when you get into your conference play. And we're going to start seeing the Barnesvilles and the Pelican Rapids and those. And so if you're the Yellow Jackets, it's where you want to start playing your best volleyball now. You start to get some of those non-conference games out of the way, your tournament type things, and you want to gel right now as a team. And I think that's where sometimes, even though you play really good competition and you may not win them all, it's nice to go out on the road, kind of get and formulate a good team bonding, team camaraderie, and away you go towards the middle of the season. So looks like we're back to play now. Or not.
It appeared to be a substitution issue, which I think they've gotten, I thought, squared away. And it's going to be Yellow Jackets to serve now after all that is said and done. Now the Yellow Jackets are going to wait and try to get the substitution they do. So Greif will serve, but the Yellow Jackets get a point. So it's 21-10. And now Greif will serve. And that's sent long, and the Yellow Jackets are in the net though. Makes it 21-11.
One thing I know I was just complimenting, but it does kind of take the air out of the game. It just, everybody's kind of in that wonderment mode right now of who's doing what. So let's see if the Yellow Jackets, it's a good test, and here they go with a nice hit by Thiel.
Dug up nicely by Hawley, but the Yellow Jackets will go on the attack with Hackle, and she finds the inside line. And Hackle with the kill makes it 22-11. Yellow Jackets closing in on set number 2, looking to take a 2-0 lead. As Hackle will serve again, and she's already been on some nice runs at the service line tonight. As she looks to extend the Jacket lead with another strong serve there. That's got the Nuggets reeling. Tibbetts sends it over and long. And it's 23-11. As now serving will be Hackle.
And again, Hawley goes into that little adjustment they did earlier, Jason, that you picked up on. They get the ball over, but let's see if the Yellow Jackets use this.
Now Thiel lined it up perfectly. And gets the kill. And now the Yellow Jackets will set point.
Now another little adjustment. So first you don't succeed, try again. Nice hard serve again by Hackle.
Greif, Wacker, far side, Pilgrim. Just misses the bright yellow line. And it's now 24-12 as Hawley stays off 1 point. Now serving will be Alexa Reap for the Nuggets. And she Thought she had an ace. Hawley stopped. Yellow Jackets dug it up. They put it down and they win. Set 2, 25-12. Jackets lead 2-0 on your KLM Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break with your EOT Insurance intermission report coming up next on the Main Street Sports Network.
Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Vergas, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Vergas, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back into the Hive. It's been a Yellow Jacket kind of night as they lead 25-14, 25-12, and looking to close it out here in set number 3. Your EOT Insurance intermission report. It's been a dominant night for the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and they're doing a lot of things well, and their serves have probably been the best that I've seen all season. It's every girl has just done a really nice job stepping up to that service line and making it really tough for the Nuggets to get their offense set up. And then our block's been really good as well.
Yellow Jackets will serve to start the third. Daisy Larson will set things off for the Yellow Jackets. And it's into the net. One of the rare service errors tonight from the Yellow Jackets.
And Hawley leads, I believe. You know, Jason, if you really go back to it, let's see if it's a little run here by the Nuggets.
Rustad with the serve. Pilgrim. Larson sends it over. They win in the battle at the net to the Nuggets. And it's a 2-0 Hawley lead. As Rustad will serve again. Now Berkman into the block, recovers after it's hit right back at her. Hawley getting the offense going, and a nice kill that time by Alexa Reap, and the Nuggets with some momentum leading 3-0, not going away early. this is kind of what we touched on in our Goose Group keys of the game.
Right, and it's such a tough element, I think, especially in volleyball, when you really kind of handily win the first two. How do you get yourself internally motivated to come out in this third one? And right now, Hawley's taking advantage of kind of a flat Yellow Jackets team.
Reap again, far side, Larson up ahead. That time, it was Pilgrim that sent it over. Now for Pilgrim again, off the block. Hawley recovers. Now Tibbetts kills that one strongly. That's 4-0 in favor of Hawley.
Hawley's doing a nice job right now, kind of just running their offense, and they're too trying to do some of the same things the Yellow Jackets were doing, and now they're getting successful at it.
Nice strong serve by Rustad, and it's 5-0. Rustad having a nice run at the line for the Nuggets.
Always an interesting point to the game here where Coach Morrison, how long will she let this go? If the Yellow Jackets, you want them to play through it, but you also want them to battle like they just did right there to get the serve back.
And now Richter will serve for the Yellow Jackets. After Berkman went off the block and Hawley was unable to control him. Richter, nice serve. Better serve received that time by Hawley, but unable to get the pass up and controlled, and it's now 5-2 as it was sent long. And Richter to serve again. Into the nets. That time was Steer. And it's 5-3, and the Yellow Jackets storming right back. As it opened with the 5-0 Hawley run, and the Jackets now advance with the 3-0 run. Richter to serve. Looking for Steer on the near side. Off the block and drops. Izzy Steer gets that one off the Yellow Jacket block. And it's now 6-3. And now serving will be Reap. Richter dives, gets that one up. Berkman through the block and down. As Greif will come in for Berkman, as Greif will serve. Greif. And that time, nice job on the kill for Hawley was Steer. Saw the opening on that block on the far side and directed it down.
Kind of like a little back tip there. As I think she was going to go overhand kill shot there, and then she saw the vacated spot in the opening and just changed what she did. And here's a out and hit out by the Yellow Jackets in a nice little run here by the Hawley Nuggets.
Great call there by Alexa Reap to let that one go out. And the Yellow Jackets counter on a long serve there by Richter and Greif, both the last second. Let that one go long.
Right, and it must have been, they must have had their heels knowing exactly where they were at, because at the same, they both kind of parted the waters there, and it passed on through and out.
Hackle to nice serve. Blocked at the net was Razor. She's going to try again. Far side out. Now 9-5 in favor of Hawley. They're trying to keep the momentum on their side as Sella Fleming will serve. Hawley now playing a little looser, you can tell, nothing to lose. Trying to continue this match. Whacker set far side, Razor pushes that over. Set near side, dug up, now the Yellow Jackets with Thiel and the kill. Tough to stop that.
Yeah, and it was a nice job by the Yellow Jackets, knowing they needed to get momentum back. They've got Thiel in the front row. Good time and a good possession and a really nice set there by Whacker to set up Thiel.
Laney Wacker with the serve after the nice sets. The Jackets are in the net. That's now 10-6 lead in favor of the Nuggets on the KLN Friendly Brands scoreboard. Getting ready to serve now will be Katarina Vetter. Vetter up ahead now on near side. Field blocked. Hawley's going to have an opportunity here, so they can capitalize. Pushing that one over his reach. Now Field, but in the net are the Yellow Jackets, or 2 hits, excuse me. And it's 11-6. Hawley doing just enough to maintain this lead. The Yellow Jackets try to claw back. It's been kind of a reverse of the first 2.
Right, and the Yellow Jackets just off a little bit on their passing again, Jason, and that makes all the difference. Nice block there. See if they can use this now, and another nice block.
Now sent over far side by Reap. Yellow Jackets trying to tuck it in. They can't. This volley continues to roll. Reap again off the block and down for the kill. And it's now 12-6. Another adjustment I noticed the Nuggets have made. We'll touch on after this timeout on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies. Wilby Wababy.
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Welcome back as we come back out of the timeout. Hawley gets a point on a long rally. Takes a 13-6 lead. They continue with the momentum. Beal off the block, gets that one down using the side. Not as powerful as usual, but she uses the side and gets a block on the kill there to make it, I would say 13-7, but
I thought it's 13-7.
Steele serves, and a Ruhr Family Dentistry ace. Makes it 14-7. Now 13-8. Berkman up ahead, too far, off the block. She tries to save it. Yellow Jackets. Ooh.
So point for the Nuggets, and they will go back to the service line, leading 14-8.
Painful way to get a point. But now serving into the nets is Annika Johnson.
Daisy Larson steps up to the service line. Nice hard knuckleball serve. Nice kill shot there by the Nuggets and put another point on the board for them. So 15-9 as we head into, and again, if you're the Yellow Jackets, it's time to narrow that lead, or like I've always said, it seems to me the first team to get to 20 has an awful good advantage on the team that doesn't. So look for the Yellow Jackets to try to make that run here shortly.
Ingrid Rustad now to serve for Hawley. Nice serve there. Now Berkman will send it over off the block and down.
That's a good start.
That was off a tough receive, but Berkman was able to put that down off the block. Makes it 15-10. And Maya Richter will serve.
And I know, like I said, my jinx has been bad lately, but she has been really good at the service line.
Nice job that time by Hawley on the receive. And putting it down was Izzy Steer. 16-10, Hawley.
Give Hawley credit. They really battled here, Jason, and would have been easy to say, hey, we're down 0-2. Let's think about the next one, but they're coming to play.
Hackle sends that one over, but Hawley coming back. Larson, Wacker to battle to net. It's won by Hawley, that time by Steer. You touched on it. A 2-0 lead is tough because one team lays back, especially the way they dominated, and now Hawley is just taking advantage and playing much more loose.
And you can use all the old adages, and there's a point for the Yellow Jackets of, it's 0-0, pretended 0-0. There's no pretending in anybody's mind. And so to get yourself mentally psyched up as you were to start the game is tough to do, but it's one of those things that I think is good learning experience and why all regular season games are so important.
Reif with the serve, and now Hawley with another kill makes it 18-11. Now Steer to serve. I expect the Yellow Jackets soon might use that second time out if things don't turn, but you never know here. Off the slide and a kill by Hackle. Makes it 18-12. Razor back in. And now Hackle will serve. Hackle's the first one to have at the line for a run if you're a Jacket fan. Tibbetts sends that one over. Richter passes it up. Hackle from the back row misses too strong. And it's 19-12 and a timeout by the Jackets. The Yellow Jackets trail by 7 on the KLM Family Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 281-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Well, welcome back. The Nuggets with a 7-point lead as they look for Thiel to the Yellow Jackets. That pass up ahead. Now Razor out the top of the net. Sent over by Hawley. The Yellow Jackets with an opportunity again. Too far in the illegal set. 2 hits makes it 20-12.
And again, there's that 20-point that we talk so much about, and just a really good set here for the Nuggets.
Sella Fleming to serve. Richter. Wacker with the quick tip, set over. Put down with authority that time. Annika Johnson. And it's 21-12. Hawley closing in on set 3. as Fleming will serve. Greif. Wacker to set. Field. The kill. There's a big answer for the Yellow Jackets to make it 21-13.
They've kind of backed themselves into a corner, though, Jason. There's not, with four points to go for the Nuggets, you don't have much room for error, and you're going to have to make a nice long run here with Wacker at the service line.
Wacker at the serve. Sent over and long. Katarina Vetter misses the far line, and it's now 21-14, a touchdown lead.
And I guess you just play it that way, 1 point at a time. There's no such thing as a 7-point play in volleyball, so work hard on each possession here.
Vetter again. Greif. Wacker the set. Kennedy Pilgrim dug up. Now passed over to the near side. Field will send it over. Hawley will have an opportunity. And the Jackets go into the nets. I'm going to say that's the one unique thing about rally scoring is you have a chance to get on that run. Well, it's 22-14, and now serving will be better.
And it sure seems like that's one of the things that's plagued the Yellow Jackets here. Jason's in the net. I think that's about the 5th or 6th one that I remember just in this set alone.
Nice block at the net there by the Jackets. But Hawley will keep it alive, and 2 hits. And it's now 22-15, so continuing to close, or try to close as Thiel will serve. Thiel. A nice strong serve, but Hawley pushes it up. Wacker. Now Berkman punches it over. Sent over that time by Ollis. Now Razor trying to find the back line. She does. 22-16. And Thiel will serve. Thiel. Near side, pushed over that time by Reap. Berkman will set it here. And it's 23-16 on the illegal set. Now serving will be Annika Johnson. Johnson. Berkman in the back row. Up ahead, Razor sends that one long. 24-16, and Hawley has his first set points of the night.
And they've played well. You know, they've done just the things they need to do to get to this point, and let's see if the Yellow Jackets have a little fight left in them.
Feel off the tape. Now Hawley sends it. They're looking for the tip. They get the tip call, and Hawley takes set 3, 25-16, and we're going to go to a fourth. And we'll take a break on the Main Street Sports Network.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive, the EOT Insurance Intermission Report. Set 4 was flipped the script, or set 3 flipped the script for Hawley as they take it 25-16 and brought momentum on their side. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can respond in set number 4.
I could be wrong, Jason. Correct me if I am. I know you will. That's the first set that the Yellow Jackets have dropped at home this year. Did we go 3-0 on all of them?
There was that Detroit Lakes 3-0 game.
You got me. See, I told you. That's why you're here, keeping me in line. But Yellow Jackets now is a bounce back. They got to flip the script back their way, go back to what they were doing well, and I think one of the keys to that's going to be a quick start. So hopefully the Yellow Jackets can kind of just push that one beside them. I would think they would all agree they didn't play their best at that time. And there's a lot more left, but sometimes it's good to go a little bit longer. You know, you're going to hit those 5-set matches, and if you've been only playing 3 at a time, it's good to kind of get into those 4th and 5th sets sometimes. Let's not get to the 5th tonight. Let's take care of business right here if you're the Yellow Jackets, but not all is lost when you get into a situation like this.
As getting lineups checked again for both teams. And we're ready to officially start.
It has to be the longest that we've had making sure everybody's in the right order tonight. And I don't know if we started off in a bad way or what happened, but it sure seems like it's something they're really paying attention to now.
Now we're going to have that substitution that will bring in Leah Tibbetts. Serving for Hawley will be Ingrid Rusted. We got on that nice little run in set number 3. She'll start the set, and the Yellow Jackets are on a rotation. And it's 1-0 Hawley. A perfect start for the Nuggets. Each set that they've led early, they've won.
Well, I would agree with you wholeheartedly, Jason.
And it's 2-0. Steele sends that one off.
Maybe we've been working too long together when we start cracking each other up here in the booth.
Larson. Now Hackle. They're going near side, off the block and down, and it's another kill for the Nuggets, and it's 3-0. And serving will be Rusted.
And again, I don't think Coach Morrison's going to go quite as long in set 4 if this run continues. I could see an early timeout, kind of get the girls regrouped here. Let's hope they can do it within the offense.
And right there, nice dig up and saved by the Nuggets as Kennedy Pilgrim thought she had a kill on the far sideline. The Nuggets, Tibbetts punches it over. Larson there. Whacker the set. Here for Pilgrim again. Off the block and down. Kennedy Pilgrim. The big kill there makes it 3-1. And now Richter will come in to serve. Pilgrim starts that one. And hopefully for her, starting a Yellow Jacket run here. Richter to serve. Long. And it's 4-1. We're going to definitely see what kind of fight is left in the Yellow Jackets tonight as Reap will serve for the Nuggets. Larson.
You can just feel the confidence building in the Nuggets here, Jason. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you got to squash that as soon as possible because they're just starting to move, and there's a nice block again by Berkman to just do that.
Makes it 4-2. Now Greif will serve. Nice serve by Greif. Now that's punched over. for Hackle, and she finds the far side and drops it in. 4-3, and the Yellow Jackets have responded early.
And I think that's one of those, the Yellow Jackets haven't got that true hit in the last set in 7 points, and that was really a good one by Hackle to maybe just kind of get them rolling again.
Pushed over, punched by Thiel. Richter up ahead for Thiel. Thiel dug up by Hawley, but 2 hits on the Nuggets. And now we're tied at 4. Greif to serve. And now Hawley's out of rotation.
It has been an interesting evening watching the officials, talking with coaches, going to the head table, and just all the discussions that they've had. And I kind of wish we had an earbud to know what was going on down there, Jason. As I will be the first to admit, I don't understand it quite as well as some people do, but it definitely seems like it's been a hot topic down there as to what rotation we're using, who should be in the game, and we've spent a lot of time on this, and I think they're still discussing it.
Indeed they are. We'll take a quick break and come back.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back. It is now tied 4-4 as Greif will serve. Our understanding is that was a replay of the last points. And the Yellow Jackets now take a 5-4 lead as that one was hit out along the far sideline. It must have been a clerical error. We'll just go with that as it's 5-4. It's Greif with a nice serve there for the Yellow Jackets. Makes it 6-4. Greif with a strong serve there. Richter for Wacker, far side, it's Thiel. 2 hits again on Hawley. 7-4. Yellow Jackets lead.
Yeah, it just seems like it's been a night chock full of in the nets, 2 hits, out of rotations, so definitely not as crisp as either team would like to be right now, but they are playing hard, and there's another kill by the Yellow Jackets.
That's Hackle with that one, and the Jackets lead 8-4. And now a timeout. We'll take a break. Yellow Jackets lead by 4 on the KLN Family Brand scoreboard on the Main 2 Sports Network.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Well, welcome back. Mallory Greif will serve for the Yellow Jackets. A deep serve that time by Greif. Hawley's able to recover. The Yellow Jackets with an opportunity here going to Thiel on the far side. She gets a kill. Willow Thiel makes it 9-4.
And it's such an odd game to me yet, Jason. The more I watch, the more I'm intrigued by it, of how the Yellow Jackets look so out of sync in set 3. And now they look like they were in the first 2 sets, and they're just right back going, and they're up 9-4.
Thiel again, the attack and the kill, 10-4. As Thiel, back-to-back kills, gives the Yellow Jackets some separation.
Traditionally for the Yellow Jackets, this has been a good rotation for them, and it continues to be with Greif at the service line.
Another strong serve from Greif. Thiel again, 3 in a row, 11-4. And a rotation. Violation this time on Hawley again. 12-4. Greif with the Reuter Family Dentistry ace. Makes it 13-4, and Greif's on a run at the service line. Greif, nice serve. Whacker for Thiel. Thiel with the kill. Not much answer for Willow Thiel right now from the Hawley Nuggets.
Right, and it's the whole setup, Jason. It starts from the back row up to Lainey Whacker, putting it right where Thiel wants it, and she's just hitting it in stride right now, and it's going straight down.
Blocked at the net. Hawley sends it over. Greif up ahead to Whacker. This time it's Hackle left hand. Hawley will send it back. Yellow Jackets with another opportunity. Greif up ahead to Whacker. Now for Thiel again. Thiel pushes that over. They're setting here for the back row. Now Greif dives, scoops that up. And Hackle into the net there. Ends the run and makes it 14-5. And now serving will be Stella Fleming.
What a nice run for the Yellow Jackets there after a struggling third set.
Never mind.
We're changing servers.
Jada Jetvig to serve. Sorry about that, Lance.
No problem.
Victor up ahead. Whacker tracks it down. Larson pushes it over. Vetter, Greif, Whacker now there. Hackle the kill. 15-5, and the Yellow Jackets looking like the team we anticipated.
Yeah, and you like to see that when they gave the serve back to the Nuggets. It was 1 point and right back to them. And they went back to a really strong hit and a strong attack there. So good job, Yellow Jackets.
Nice answer by Hawley right there. Looked like Vetter. Now Fleming will serve. And into the net. Gives the Yellow Jackets a 16-6 lead. And serving will be Lainey Wacker, the junior setter. That one's sent low. Update tonight. Wadena Deer Creek knocks off Barnesville 3-0, 25-23, 25-18, and 25-16. The Yellow Jackets will take on Barnesville Thursday nights on Magnitude Sports with the Barnesville call. As it goes there. Pilgrim off the block, gets the kill. That's Kennedy Pilgrim. She's had a real nice night tonight for the Jackets.
She has, and you know, we started talking off air about player of the game coming up here, and I'd say there's quite a few tonight that have thrown their name into the hat, and we'll see what we come up with maybe between this set even.
That one's sent long as the Jackets now lead 19-6. And a timeout. We'll take it with them.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality. Interiors by Winkles in Perham has perfected the art of flooring. Contact them today to inquire about design packages that'll be just for you. Interiors by Winkles can help you with nearly any kind of floor, whether it's hardwood, vinyl, tile, or carpet. Stop by for a visit at 1000 East Main Street in Perham. Call 218-346-2924, or you can also visit the website today to get your inspiration at interiorsbywinkles.com.
As we come back live into the Hive, Hawley wins the battle at the net. We'll have the serve out of the timeout. And Thiel answers with a kill. She's had a big 4 sets for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and just that leadership you needed when things weren't going so well in the third. She battled back here and has kind of just put them on her shoulders and is doing a really nice job of inspiring the rest of the team, I think.
And Kennedy Pilgrim there with a kill. Makes it 21-7. Had a strong night, as we touched on. The Jackets lead by 14. Thiel. Back on the back, passed over far side. Pilgrim drops that one in. As it's 22-7, Yellow Jackets open to serve this one out. As the Jackets lead, Thiel. Sent over by the Nuggets. Now Olivia Pilgrim. Passed up. Near side at Thiel was Reap. Now Pilgrim again. And into the net is Hawley. 23-7. Thiel trying to finish this one off here and get us to the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show. With the Ruder Family Dentistry ace. She makes it 24-7. On your KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And in our postgame show, we'll have your River's Edge Chemistry Player of the Game as well as your Farm Bureau Financial Play of the Game. And that's blocked down at the net by Berkman. And that will do it as the Yellow Jackets take set 4, 25-7. They win the match 3-1. And a nice victory tonight for the Yellow Jackets. And what a way to respond from a tough set 3 to take set 4 and cruise to 6-4. We'll take a break, come back with their Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Dentistry with now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
I love hearing patients tell us that, I've never had a dental experience like that. Your team and the doctors were absolutely outstanding. When they say that they're going to tell their family about us, that's really the ultimate compliment.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive on our Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show on the Magnitude Sports Network. I'm just going to Lance Rock. The Yellow Jackets with a nice victory tonight. They respond after dropping the third set. They win the fourth, 25-7. Scores are 25-14, 25-12, 16-25, and 25-7. As the Yellow Jackets earn their sixth win of the season, improved to 6-4. Hawley drops to 3-5 overall on the season. But a nice victory tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Really nice to see them respond after that set 3.
Right, and it was a really tough set, and I think it was one of those that you kind of talked about in the past, Jason. It's kind of that catch set where everything kind of went your way. You felt like you could just go out there and you were going to pick up set 3 no matter what. You got to give Hawley credit. They really battled in set 3, and they came out to play. But then it was just too much Willow Thiel. In set 4, as she did almost everything correctly in that one, from serving to she even had to set a couple times to her hitting. It was outstanding.
She had a big night for the Yellow Jackets. Really came up with that big run in that fourth set that kind of took control for Perham, and I thought was outstanding in that fourth set.
Yeah, she just played so well, and it wasn't only her. I mean, the rest of the team, I think they got their feet back moving again, and I think that's the one thing you could take away if you're Coach Morrison and her staff is you're going to look at that and say, what was the difference between 1 and 2 and 4 and then that outlier in 3? And I think the Yellow Jackets got a little stagnant. They didn't move their feet very well, which the passing was off just a little bit. When the passing was off, then they couldn't get into their hitting rotation the way they like to. So it just goes back to the keys of the game, Jason, when you said it all starts with that first pass, and it certainly does. And when that's off, everything gets out of sync.
When we come back on your Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning postgame show, we'll name your Rivers Edge Chemistry Player of the Game and your Farm Bureau Financial Plays of the Game here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rusted, Chief Lending Officer with United Community Bank. I'm just excited we've been partnering with businesses for over 100 years. Come and see why so many of your friends and neighbors have put their trust in United Community Bank. Stop in and see us in Perham, Frazee, and Dent, or you can visit us online at ucbankmn.com. We're excited for you to be part of our community, United Community Bank.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Soda Lake Properties, located at 318 West Main Street in Perham, is your go-to for marine rentals, lake home rentals, interior designs, and much more. Visit SodaLakeProperties.com to meet the team and check out the Boat and Water Toy Price Guide so you can budget and save for your next fun trip to the lake. Call 218-346-9352 or visit the website to book a lake home today. Soda Lake Properties in Perham, elevating the lake life experience.
Welcome in to the post-game show here, brought to you by Soda Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning. Yellow Jackets earn a 3-1 victory tonight, 25-14, 25-12. Drop a 16-25 decision set 3. Win set 4, 25-7. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. As we've put our finishing touches on tonight's broadcast, we have a few things left to do, and that's name our River's Edge cabinetry player of the game. And we've discussed and went back and forth, and it's Willow Thiel with her effort, especially in the clinching set 4 when the Yellow Jackets needed an answer. She was there.
Right. She was just dominant. I mean, that's the only word that can come to mind for me right now, Jason, is just pure dominance. She was great at the service line. She just hitting the ball. It was like the ball must have been like a beach ball to her in that fourth set because everything was spiked down within the service line there, and she just played so well, and I think it picked up her teammates as well. So congratulations to Willow Thiel on an excellent whole game, but set 4 was outstanding.
Our Farm Bureau Financial play of the game, we went back and forth on this. It was a couple of runs at the service line, and at the end it was a longer run. I believe it was going Mallory Greif, and she had that long run that really helped the Yellow Jackets take set 2.
She did, and I think this is a long-standing coming, Jason. I think I bring it up every time. You're probably sick of hearing it at home. When she comes up, it seems like whether it's her serving or the rotation they're in or a combination of both is what I like to believe. That's the best rotation right now in my eyes for the Yellow Jackets. She moves the ball around really well, and she just allows the Jackets to get some little easier hits because she's keeping the defense so off guard by every team, and tonight she was just outstanding as well with her at the service line.
Player of the game tonight, Willow Thiel, brought to you by River's Edge Cabinetry. Play of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial, the Mallory Greif service run at the service line for the Jackets that really helped them put this game away and series away tonight with the Nuggets. The victory improves the Yellow Jackets to 6-4. Hawley drops to 3-5. For Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in tonight to Yellow Jacket Volleyball on the Magnitude Sports Network.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's more than the insurance, products, or the bricks and mortar that make up their buildings. They are about you, your family, your home, your future. Beginning in Des Moines, Iowa in 1939, today Farm Bureau Financial Services has over 5,600 employees and field associates that you can depend on when your life twists and turns to provide knowledge and experience to make insurance simple. Contact Michelle Beck, your local Perham agent today, 218-345-4010. She'll create a plan that's right for you and only you.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.